Queen May was hugely underutilized in that movie. The Waiter. That movie, I started watching it and I had high hopes for it because, it's an AY movie, and AY, his movies are hit or miss, but most of his movies are a hit. So I said, hey, let me support my brother and then watch the movie. And myself, my husband, everybody, the entire family sat in the living room. We turned it on, said, okay, let's watch a Friday movie matinee. And I was gonna do a review of this movie. And the buzz around the movie, before it came out in the theaters, it had AY and Queen May come out and have, a nice dinner. So it really caused a lot of buzz around the movie. But when I watched her role, I'm like, she was just going live on social media. Are you kidding me? That's it? That's how you utilize our Queen May? To each his own. But all I can say is I fell asleep. And I hardly fall asleep on movies. I don't fall asleep. I'm usually awake. I stay awake. My husband falls asleep. You could have an award-winning movie on. First 30 minutes, that brother sleep. So if he's sleeping in any of your movies, don't count that as anything bad. But for me, I'm the one stuck watching it all the way to the end, because it's so interesting. It wasn't. It wasn't. I felt like AY just put in a star-studded cast that were either their roles were matched, so the casting agent needs a review, But some good actors, which was the young man that acted Oboz in To Kill a Monkey. I feel like his role was stunning. To me, he was the best actor there, and obviously, what's her name again? The minister, the person that was the minister, and Shafi Bello. Shafi Bello is always phenomenal. Everybody else, I feel like they were just, and then Deyemi as the security officer. Deyemi does stellar in any of his roles. He embodies his roles. He was good as well. AY, I'm sorry, AY, you're a good director, you're a good producer, but you're a bad actor. I just didn't like your role. So I just, I wasn't really feeling the movie. And then you had Dino Malaye talking about, there was a statement Dino Malaye said that if politicians don't do right, that people are just gonna break into their homes and everything. So he just reiterated his stuff. And then you had Brain Jota. It's like they just put people there. Tokema Kinwa, I feel like there is a budding award-winning actress underneath the surface of Tokema Kinwa, and I think she really needs to continue to act, the way she just looked at, her boss at the time just being narcissistic and talking about himself. And he was like one of those roles given because he's the son of somebody. So I was underwhelmed, but not as underwhelmed as Chief Daddy 2. I was not as underwhelmed as that, but I was underwhelmed by the movie. I feel like some of the actors, their roles were mismatched. The person that acted, what's the name of that movie? That Yoruba movie, with Bimbo Ademoye. Anyway, he was the boss police officer. I just feel like the role didn't fit him, and he's a great actor. So the casting was bad. The plot was quite good, but the implementation of the plot, they just lost me, and I fell asleep. And Queen May was grossly underutilized. Regina Daniels was just no. AY Regina Daniels, both the chemistry was interesting, and Regina Daniels, no. And Regina can act a little. She's not a stellar actor, but she can act, and I didn't like those two. So AY, please keep giving us bangers in movies. This one was a miss, and Queen May was underutilized.